Hello everyone. Program number 24. Demonstrate the working of inner classes using mouse events. So to demonstrate the mouse events, we need to import the package javax.swing and the event handler classes and the interface are present in the package java.awt.event. So we need these two packages first to demonstrate our program. Let us take a class called as mouse event demo. We'll try to create few components for our frame. First, let us create a frame called as JF and we'll display a string called as mouse events. We'll create a label called L1. Next, we will create a button called B1 which will help us to understand the mouse events. Whenever we move, click or do any events to the mouse. Next, let us create a constructor called as mouse event demo. Now, event means we need to use the mouse listener interface of the mouse. First step, we are attaching the mouse listener interface to our button. How do we attach it? b1.add mouse listener. In the bracket, we are passing the inner class as an anonymous class. Now look at the statement. Demonstrate the working of inner classes using mouse events. So for that, we have created so many components. We're trying to add a listener interface to our button so that whenever we make any mouse movements, we must be able to generate an event. Let us also add the bounds for our label and button. So these are the two statements to set the bounds for our label and the buttons. So the first argument is the x coordinate, second is y coordinate, third one is the width, fourth is the height. Then we are adding both the components to our frame using the add method. So jf.add L1, jf.add B1. With the help of these two statements, we are trying to add the label and the button on our frame. Next, the default settings for our frame, what are those? First one is set the size for our frame. So look at the two arguments here. First one is the width, second one is the height. So we have to set size for our frame by passing the width and the height values. Where? To the set size method. So jf.setSize will set the size for our frame by taking those two arguments. Next, we don't want any specific layout here. So for that reason, jf.setLayout, we are passing null as an argument. So there are many layouts as we have seen. We have grid layout, flow layout, card layout, so many layouts available. So based on the requirement, we can set the layout. As of now, we don't need any specific layout. So we are setting it to none. Next, obviously we have to set the visibility to true so that our frame is visible on the console. Next is an important step. Now observe this mouse listener interface. We have how many methods? 5 methods. Mouse clicked, mouse pressed, mouse released, mouse entered, mouse exited. So these 5 methods are present in the mouse listener interface, which we have to implement because the inner class is implementing all these through the mouse listener interface. So we have to provide the definition for all the 5 methods present in the mouse listener interface. What should we do? So when the mouse is pressed, we want to display, we want to generate an event, that is mouse event. Then we'll display the text mouse pressed on our label. Similarly, the next event is the mouse clicked. So if we click the mouse on our frame anywhere, we want to display the text mouse clicked. So this program is just to demonstrate the mouse listener interface and the methods related to it. So we have to implement all the 5 methods. So the next method is the mouse entered. Here also we are passing the mouse event as an argument. The next method is mouse released. So when we take out the mouse from our frame, this message will be displayed. The last one is mouse exited. So what actually these methods mean? This you'll understand only when we run the program. And in the main method, we are just calling the constructor. So it's a very simple program. We have to demonstrate how the mouse events work with the help of inner classes. Now what is inner class? Inner class is nothing but a type of nesting of classes. So look at this. We have mouse event demo class. Inside that we have a constructor. Inside that we have one more class called inner, which is implementing mouse listener interface. Then finally we have our main. So this program demonstrates the mouse events inside the inner class, which is nothing but the nesting of classes. So for that we need these 2 packages. So let me run and show you how this program actually works. Now observe these 5 methods. Okay, so this is our frame. We have a button here. Now look at this. When I keep the mouse, it displays mouse entered. Where is that? Here. Mouse entered method. Now when I remove the mouse, mouse exited is being displayed. That means this event is being triggered. Now let me click. So which event is being triggered here? Mouse pressed. So mouse pressed, mouse clicked. So mouse released is not being displayed because it is very quick. So you're not able to see the text there. Okay. So mouse exited, mouse entered, mouse pressed. We are able to see these 3 messages. Fine. So in this program, we are trying to demonstrate the mouse events with the help of the mouse listener interface, wherein we have these 5 methods which are present in our mouse listener interface. Now, as the interface rule says, if we are implementing any interface, we have to implement all the methods. If, for example, if you don't want to implement all the methods, we can make use of mouse adapter classes. So when we use adapter classes, we can only define the methods which we need. For example, out of these 5 methods, I want to demonstrate only 3 methods. Then I have to implement mouse adapter class. Then I'll be able to demonstrate only 3 methods out of 5. So inner classes and adapter classes can be combined here if you don't want to implement all the 5 methods. But as this is a simple program to demonstrate the working of the mouse events with the inner classes, which is nothing but the nesting of classes. So here it is absolutely fine to define all the 5 methods present in the mouse listener interface. So let me show you the output again. This is mouse pressed, mouse clicked, mouse exited. So mouse entered. Only mouse released we are not able to see here. Right? So this was your program to demonstrate the working of inner classes using mouse events.